All right, Matt Shad.
All right, as you guys know, greetings. This is Matt Shad at the Vision Preparedness Bug Out Weekend. Amazing time, amazing people, amazing connections being made, knowledge being passed. It's amazing, you know, and fellowship, community, all that. Amazing, great. I'm going to give a little pocket safety course about knife fighting. And I have trainers. My original plan was to basically have everybody pair up and go at it with each other. But it's hot, so I'm just going to ask for volunteers. I have one, and I need maybe two more.
I'll volunteer.
Anybody would like to volunteer,
Cripple man.
please come forward and let your intentions be known. We're going to have some fun.
I'll join you.
All right. Come on out. This is Irish preparedness. Irishman. And we've already been playing, and this is about fun too. So this is a really cool way that you can train, you know, and have fun. You know, everybody can. Gentlemen, choose your weapons. Quiet. One or two. We're going to start off. So, Will, I'm going to use you as a well, I'm just going to hit you. Think about knife fighting. It sucks. It's brutal.
You're gonna get caught.
Absolutely brutal. The thing you have to understand about knives is if I cut someone, there's consequences. He's cut here, he's bleeding out. I mean, it doesn't matter. If you use a knife, you better have that intention. Because if you don't, if you're just going to sit here and just poke at him, you know, or wave your knife around, there's no point in it. You got to basically belly up. Get the job done. Get in there, get hard, stab hard, and try not to get cut as well. In a knife fight, you are going to get cut if somebody else has a knife. That's the thing about knives. I can give a knife to any one of you, regardless of your size, age, your physical disabilities. You have now become a kung fu master of death. Yeah, seriously, absolutely. So it's overlooked. Everybody says, you know, hey, I'm just going to pull out my gun and shoot you. Okay, all right. So I'm going to simulate that I have a gun. You charge me. I'm going to try to shoot you. Yes. You got to cut me though. Hey, Blooper! Cut me.
Party cam.
All right. I got warm up. Okay. See, I couldn't have done it. He got me right here. Couldn't have done it. He was on in this prepared Irishman. Try it again. Yes. Oh. I might have got one shot off, but all this is down there now. I need to seek immediate attention. Immediate medical attention. And a tourniquet ain't gonna save me. So, all right. Great, thank you very much. Welcome. Some of the basic things about knife fighting, all right. Distance, measure, movement, right? The best defense against a knife is this. Seriously. He gets close to me with a knife, done. I don't care how much kung fu I know, doesn't matter, okay? Okay. Hey, it's a possibility I can survive. Sure, right, people do survive these things. But their lives are forever changed from that point on. So, you have to measure and distance. I know where I'm at in relative to him. My knife is right here. I can't reach it. So I have to move. Or something like that. I can do that. I can do a war of attrition. Right? I cut right here. But he's going to be bleeding out here soon. Or if even worse, I can go like this. Right? I can go like this. If I get in, now this arm is done. I just cut this bicep and here, and his knife is now useless, and now I can just go to work. Right? But I have to cross that gap. So that's one of. Don't be afraid to cut the hands and just step back. That's it's a war of attrition. You're keeping distance, right? And if he charges me, I have to keep my distance until he gives up on me. See what I mean? It's very unpredictable. So it's good to know how this works. Because it happens like that. It can happen like I just walk around. Hey man, how you doing? That's how they do it in prison.
That looked like work.
Well, I mean, they call it the sewing machine.
Well, I've seen it a couple times. It's interesting.
Belly up. You see it. There's nothing you can do. What can you do? All right, just hypothetically.
We're done.
Belly to belly. Belly to belly. Nothing you can do. What can you do? Nothing you can do.
Kiss that.
He's got nothing. I just walked up to him and said, "What's up?" Goodbye. Now that knife can be passed on. It doesn't matter. Damage is done. So, no defense when they come at you with subterfuge. If the guy pulls a knife on me, I can think, okay, I need to keep my distance. Now, how do you keep your distance? Right? The shuffle method. Right? The side step. And there's the shift. Now, of course, there's a lot of, athletic bullshit, right? But you need to have some athleticism when you're doing this stuff, or to at least have that in mind. So practice will help you. So some of the basic simple cuts, and we're going to go over these. So you already heard about this one. To the wrist, to the hand. Now, if you wanted to guard, this is the area I don't really want to hit. There's nothing vital there. This side, you got veins, tendons, all kinds of stuff I can get in there and just destroy. Right here, I can go into the lungs. Now I'm getting into organs, right? The neck, carotid artery, right here. Very simple. It's right there, and I can make a little thing out of it. Just keep going. Practice. Neck, carotid artery. Your hardest one is always going to be like right here. You see it? It's usually called the wrath, right? And you'll see it in the treaties, with sword fighting and in the medieval ages, the wrath, right? That's angle 1. So coming here, going to the carotid artery. So I've got a few combos that I've made up that I love. And this one, come here to the carotid artery, boom, up, across the other carotid artery, stab, whatever. There's another one, if I can bypass, cut here, it's called an assisted cut. I come here and I push my hand. Everything's coming out. And if it doesn't get the job done, now it has. Everything's out. Right? There's other, right here, inside the thigh, that's one of the biggest arteries right there. Some of the biggest ones are down in here, in the neck, behind the subclavicle. You'll see it here, here. If you really want to get somebody, mess them up right to the face. We're not going to do it. Just right in the eyes, right in the face. Boom, boom. Get in here, right there. Yes, what you're doing is you're creating a hydraulic kill. All right, it's a slow kill. He's still dangerous. I can do all this work. He can still kill me. So it's use that in your tactics. Keep yourself away. Mitigate damage. Right? I'm just cutting. I'm taking targets of opportunity and backing up. That's all I'm doing. So, gentlemen, if you would, go ahead and get your weapons. Go ahead and practice them. Of course.
Winner and still
That's the
champ.
most common one in the streets. That's what they normally
And
do.
the game has ended.
You start doing like this.
Yep, that fight's done.
All right, your
You're
turn.
no longer, all right.
Very good. You guys see that? Pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Y'all see that? Gutted me. He walked by with the. He did the ice pick method, and we'll get into that as well. What's our time like? Time check.
If I was in prison, I'd walk by you, smile at you, and stab you in the kidney.
There you go. Goodbye. Leave it in you. You're like, hey,
Lick it off. if
hey,
you got
I feel
something
kind of
for it.
funny here. What's going on?
It would also be a sharpened toothbrush.
That's right. It could be anything. That's the point of this too.
It's good to practice
It
your
could be
sharpness.
anything.
That's a magic mark.
You can prison bushcraft a knife out of anything. I've seen it. You've seen it. We've all seen it. The toothbrush.
Actually, the best thing we use is not a dry erase marker.
There you go. Dry erase marker.
Reason why?
Take paper mache.
All you gotta do is take a hand wipe, and that marker will come right off, unlike a permanent magic marker.
Your turn. Attacking. All right. Very good. Very good. So here's another thing. We've all seen these. Gentlemen, you all? Right here. We've seen the overseas that they don't have guns, right? They don't have guns, but they have knives. We've seen this. We've seen where one guy literally just walked through a crowd. And on to the next, and on to the next, and on to the next. They wasn't even armed with knives. They were just conducting their own business, walking around. Oh shit! I just got cut. So there's not much you can really do about that.
Yeah,
There
especially in
is.
England nowadays.
All right. Now your turn. Go for angle 1, angle 2. Even if he cuts me, see how my hands are?
Yeah,
I'm presenting this right here, and I'm posting out, and I'm making distance. I don't care about I'm sacrificing shit. I'm sacrificing my arms. I don't want to get cut here, right? And so there's nothing you can do. Okay, you got inside. Well, okay. Got a fillet of forearm. Thanks. Who would you like to catch up with that? Same thing with you. What can you do? I mean, all I'm doing is just getting out of the way and presenting him with a weapon. a shield, if you will. And he has to break through my defense. But I just keep moving. Until eventually I can say, what's it going to do?
Yeah.
Right?
Mike Myers.
Exactly.
You know? Okay. So, same thing. He goes for attack. Attack one. Boom. Okay. Look what I did. Just threw his hands down. Both hands. 2 on 1. One hand comes up. If I can get in there, I'm out. I just made distance, and I'm out. Now, from that point, you ladies and gentlemen that do that thing, now you've got time. Now you've got time to deploy whatever. Go from there. So, whew. It's hot. We're going to go ahead and end the class. Gentlemen, I thank you very much. I have trainers. If you guys want to take one, go home and practice with it. By all means, help yourself.
Knife fight in the garage.
I thank you all very, very much.
Any questions for the illustrious Mad Shad?
Shad, what's the best knife to carry? A fixed knife is a better knife than, say, a folding knife. So this is a TDI Tactical fixed knife. Doesn't matter what kind of fixed knife you have. Doesn't matter. It's not going to fold over on you. It's not. Excuse me, it's extremely hot.
Anybody got an extra bottle of water on hand?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
So you can use it any way you wish, any way, shape, or fashion that you prefer to. When using a non-fixed knife, a folding blade or something of that nature, you have to be advised that you can only slash with it. You can't stab with it. You really should. Unless you've got a very good knife that's a folding blade that has this amazing tensile strength, and we've seen the test, cold steel, things of that nature. you're still going to be able, there's a lot of pressure. I mean, look at that. It's a lot of torque I'm putting on something. Boom. Especially with a slash. I mean, I'm slashing, I'm hitting bone, I'm hitting targets, I'm hitting plate carriers. Maybe you got a pack of cigarettes in your pocket, or a Zippo. I'm getting through there. Something might be able to.
You want?
I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Legal carry, most places you go, what would you recommend for a everyday knife that you're gonna carry that's not gonna get you in trouble with the law?
I don't care. Carry it anyway.
That's a good answer.
This day and age, you need to. They are.
Right.
So why am I going to make their job easier? No, hell no. I'm taking steps. And you know, you either get judged by what is it? Judged by 12, carried by 6. It's up to you to decide that. You want to make that decision now? Yeah, that's a really good decision to ask yourself.
Well, besides, they treat you good better in jail than they do in a nursing
Well,
home.
you know, I like
Yeah,
breathing
you can
free
hide
air.
that now, you'll be fine. Yeah.
I know what I carry. I'm from New
put
York
money on
City.
your books, old money.
A neck
You just
knife.
Call me. I
the
got
best.
You go, yeah, I put money.
3-inch neck knife. Very small. It's got a small blade. You keep that neck knife around your neck and the lanyard beneath it, and underneath your t-shirt.
Yeah, there's
Somebody
so many
grabs it
laws.
from behind. You grab it. It's easy to grab. It's fast.
Think about what they
It's
have
only
to
3
carry in
inches.
Canada, or what they have to carry in, Japan or whatever. I mean, it's sad. You know, you might as well be carrying a spork.
I could take a
Easily with your hand where you're
can
allowed
that
by
off
legal.
from a fairly good sized can like
Yeah,
that,
CCW,
like
they don't even
chili
look
or
at
something, and I can make you really,
Oh yeah, there's so
cut-
many ways
cut
that you
the
make
edge,
shanks and
leave
chips.
the
I
hard
mean,
part up on
yeah,
top.
I mean,
take the
there's so
blade
many
off,
ways.
sharpen up a little bit.
I mean, I
I
can-
can make a nice slice with it.
I could take this Ziploc and I can melt this down, forge it into a freaking knife. Dangerous enough to make holes in people. I can do that. But we all can. That's the beauty of the human mind, is that we have this amazing energy. We can make things. You know,
You can take
we have
packing
the imagination to just go nuts. You know.
Packing tape, another one,
Yeah,
harmless,
absolutely.
but if you fold it down and heat it in the one chunk, now you can work your way onto a decent knife. Almost like plexiglass.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, even plexiglass.
And it goes through the metal detector.
Plexiglass.
Right. Any other questions? Good job. Thank you, Mad Shad. Let's give him another hand.